Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me in another session of Wicked-Whiskers videos. Today's shave will be sort of a continuation of my vacation shaves replicas, and today I will try to focus a little bit more on techniques and why I settled with this traditional ex-Yugoslavian shaving cream. It's not my favorite one, because the tube is fairly small, although many people are sweared by this shaving cream. They're very happy with it. Personally, I didn't wet my face, so I hope it won't be an issue this time. This shaving cream is very slick, but compared with the shaving soaps, it's not so firm when you mix the lather, so it's sort of watery, soapy, slick, if you like that. But what I hate the most is this 75 mils, so although it is very cheap, maybe about €1, still with 75 mils it's like you have just a couple of shaves, maybe 1 month or 2 months, depending on how much you add it. I try to make the same amount, like thumb size, so I just figured out that some other soaps and creams have better economy when used, so I kind of stopped using it so frequently, but as I expected to maybe even ditch it after the vacation, I settled with the cheap travel solution, so it's not something which I will use forever, maybe not even again after I spend this one. Now, the only shaving product which I've used entirely is the Cella Red, and I managed to stretch 198 shaves from a single pack, so that's really challenging. Now, as I started to make these videos, I rotate my shaving soaps and creams, so I guess it will take some time until I get some reliable measurements how other shaving creams and soaps stand in terms of some long-term efficiency and economy wise. So, but I guess that any 150 milliliters shaving cream or soap will last like 6 months. So now the second part, which I kind of planned for my vacation shaves, was I expected and anticipated that I will probably face some skin issues due to sun and salt water from the sea. So that's why I chose the razor, which will most probably require only a single pass. And that's why I chose Piccolo open comb from special edition series, so it still has a little bit of black coloring, but it is very comfortable and usually I just need a single pass. Check it out. A lot of stubbles. I have 2 days beard growth right now. And I'm going a little bit slower than the first time. Just trying to get used to my hometown water and everything, the climates. I live a bit in the mid-continent, so it's not so hot or dry. And as you may guess, since I completely wear off the black coating from this razor, I did use it heavily. About 2 years now. And I sort of forgot this razor, but I liked it very much because it is very intuitive, feels very natural when shaving. And develops a great muscle memory and a feel in the hand, although it is very small, short, I mean. But it's certainly not uncomfortable. I just use it like this, hope you can see. It fits completely my index finger, so for other guys maybe Fatip Grande or Il Grosso will fit better. But being so efficient, almost aggressive, I kind of like the idea of holding such aggressive razor with just the fingertips, you know. It's small and you hold it like it is very light, although it isn't. And being brass made, brass razors will be a little bit heavier than stainless steel. So keep this in mind. But also the head will be much thinner because you have more material which is hard enough. It has also some antibacterial properties, so if you leave it, the bacteria and germs are not multiplying on the brass, so it is a great option for all sorts of door handles, safety razors, of course. And even if you go to work, shave daily, You don't want to have multiple passes, like 3 passes every day, every single day. If you just need one single pass, it's a great option. But as I said, okay, tiny weeper now on the mustache area. Maybe it's the blade, it's the big. Maybe it's some damaged spot on the blade itself, so yeah, but neck is fairly clean. I would like to repeat something, but I really cannot. Maybe just corners of mustache. So let's re-lather a little bit, squeeze everything out. Just paint some. And with Fatips, because they're made of brass, they tend to feel a little bit more heavier on the skin. So when you lay down, just be careful not to press too much, because they are already heavy enough. So let's just see if I'm going to get any feedback. Just a tiny bit. Nothing much in here. Now this is that weird growing pattern on that side. And what I like, and I repeat this all the time, is just the curvature of the razor head makes it so comfortable. The blade is well torqued, so however you shave, it just feels like it's put gently on the face. I don't know how to describe this, and I don't have this feel with any other razor, so. Although I do have a couple of weepers here and there with Fatips. This is the second use of big blade, and on vacation I stretched single blade for 5 shapes, so it was pretty good. Again, super gentle on the moles and all skin imperfections. And after this completely unnecessary touch-up, because my skin was already dry and smooth, so I probably just grab it here. Pretty decent, pretty clean, fast shave, so definitely one of the best options for traveling. The nickel versions are less than 15 euros, so it's a bit cheap for such a great razor. If you shave daily for work, just one pass with the grain and you're done. So I'll wash my face, put some aftershave so you can see the feedback. Okay. Just light tapping. I didn't use the alcohol aftershave. Maybe that was the reason for a lot of vapors. I find alcohol aftershaves better at sealing the nicks and everything. Maybe it's the blade, and not wetting the face was definitely a mistake, but don't have any stinging on the neck, so for my neck this open comb was top choice. I hope these two vapors will eventually stop, but in overall a very nice option for shaves, for traveling, for quick shaves, for single pass. As you see, I didn't have any real reason to repeat the touch-up, and it has its cost, but that's it. So for the next time we'll see. And yes, I do have one purchase from vacation which I'm going to share with you, so stay tuned and see you next time. Bye.